Hi everyone, welcome back. And I guess this is part two, first impressions, I presume we call it now, of the McLaren GT3 V2 FANATEC wheel. So I did my little quick unboxing video yesterday, and I had the evening with this to see what it's like. I put the PlayStation button caps on it that I printed out, so they're all in the right place now, got them where I want it. So yeah, just thought give you some first impressions of how it's gone so far. So the first immediate thing that jumped out at me was how different it actually felt to this. So obviously I've been racing with this. What now has it been? 7 months or so, and I didn't think going to this wheel it would feel any different, but it does. It feels so much different to hold. I'm guessing mainly due to the size. I think this is about 290, something like that in diameter, and this one's 300. But it just feels so different, and not in a bad way at all. But it just immediately jumped out at me how different it feels holding it like this. Well, I don't know if it's the fact that I know that I can't, like a normal round steering wheel, put your hands in any position, but you're fixed into this position. But it also feels, I don't know, it's the wrong word to say, but like this could feel more toyish than this. This definitely feels more, proper, professional, and fit for well, not fit for purpose, but what you would actually get in a proper race car. As and obviously this is based on the actual wheel from the McLaren GT. Was it the 650S? I think it's that one. But yeah, dimensions, everything is all exactly the same. Button layout, all of that lot. So that's a good thing. What else? The shifters. Now I don't know. I've had a few races with the shifters. The shifters are good. They're nice and solid. You've pressed it and all like that. It's just getting used to the fact that when I pull this one, obviously that side pulls up as well, because you can shift up and down on both sides basically. Now I know there is a mod that you can do where you change out the rocker system and you get independent ones. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I will just stick with this and get used to this, but so far so good. I'm loving the clutch pedals at the bottom. Yeah, for Formula One, when you start a race, you have to engage clutch. That's brilliant. I've not tried out brake and accelerator yet. Probably at the weekend when I get my girls on here, we'll give that a go. But I don't see why that's not going to be a problem. But that seems okay. And the big massive difference that I'm really happy about is the button layout. So obviously here I'm used to holding it like this, and then I can't physically reach like these buttons holding it like this when I need to, especially the main one was the overtake, the ERS on Formula One. But on here, it's literally, well, I'll move the camera around in a minute when we do a real race and I'll show you. But it's literally, I just have to lift my thumb off and press buttons. It's so much nicer than having to come off the wheel and press a button like I had to do with this. What else? I think that's about it really. So, yeah, I've got, as you can see, I've got the QR, the metal quick release on. That was all fine and everything. So far it feels, for what it is, it's just basically all plastic. It feels nice and solid. Yeah, I think so. What I'll do, I'll just get the camera around and we'll put it on here. I'll show you the button layout that I've got from PlayStation buttons now, and we'll just do a little gameplay and we'll just go from there. Okay, right. Okay, so as you can see on the wheel, I've got the PlayStation button down here, so that's where the Xbox One is. It's literally like for like. The X button, the circle, then I've got the, square, triangle. These are, I printed the stickers out and then I just stuck them on top of the caps. I was worried that the caps were too domey, so the stickers wouldn't stick properly on it, but they're not, they're fine. I think eventually I might buy some purpose caps, but at the moment I don't want to spend 30 odd quid or wherever it is to buy specific caps for that, but so this will do fine. And then yeah, like I said, so at the top, so this is where on the GT7 wheel I'll be like this, and I'll have to come off and press the button like that. When here it's just literally like that for overtake, which is brilliant. This side I've got where my pit button is, so this one is R3 and then L3 is up here, so yeah, that's good. These two, the P and N, that is the options button and that's the share button, and they're really stiff. You really have to press them hard So I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. I don't know why they did that. It's got a shroud around it anyway, so you're not going to accidentally knock it. But they're really hard to press. But that's fine. Don't how often do you use that? Not often. Toggle switches up and down. I've got used. I think I've got one of them for look back at the moment, but obviously it's all totally programmable in whatever game you're playing, so that's absolutely fine. And then you've got the joystick here. Nice thing though, you can push it in as a selector, which is really good. So right, I've got F1 23 booted up. It's on Belgium, so I thought we'd just do a quick little race, run through it, and then we'll just see how it feels. So go back, select race. Okay, yeah, so lovely. I can just hold the clutch in here, accelerate, and then let go. It's so much nicer. Yeah, so with the let's get around this corner without damage. What we in 12, nice. So yeah, the gears, as you can hear, or as you can not hear, a lot of YouTubers were saying that this really clunky, changing up and down gears. Now I don't know if they've just revised, like FANATEC have revised that and added a bit more dampening to it, but I see no reason to change or add extra dampening to it. Go up here. But yeah, this style of steering wheel, it just takes it to another level as a lot of immersiveness. It's so nice. If this is what like actual Formula 1 and GT drivers get to feel, then us sim racers get a little bit of that feeling here in our bedrooms or in our living rooms, in our gaming rooms, wherever we got it. But yeah, so the gear selector's really nice to use. You know that you've engaged it, so you don't have to worry about shifting. The one thing I might do, and I don't know yet, but it's quite an easy fix. Obviously on this steering wheel, there's no like RPM gauge or anything like that. And you can get this, you can get like sim app dashboards for your phone, and you can get a phone mount, let's let him go, to go on the front of the wheelbase. It sits right here. So I might get that just to sit on the front, so you've got like your RPMs right in front of you, which help. But I mean, all the games you normally get, it's there anyway. But yeah, so I'll just demonstrate the overtake button now when we get on the next straight and how easy it is now to activate, even going through corners. So it's literally like that and press it and it's on, which is brilliant. And the big thing that I found was when I was coming out of corners and I wanted to activate overtake, I would have to wait until I get on the straight to activate it, because I couldn't take my hand off the wheel. Otherwise, you know, one-handed going around corners, especially with the force that this can produce, it's hard to hold. But I could literally come around this corner now and I could just literally press overtake. It's that easy. But yeah, overall, so far anyway, I'm super happy with it. It's literally now just spending time with it, playing with it. I'm looking forward to Gran Turismo and doing the GT racing in all the different cars in that. I don't really see a need to go back to my Gran Turismo 7 wheel. I mean, if you're doing track racing, which is what I enjoy, then this is probably all the wheel you're ever going to need. But obviously, if you do drifting or anything like that, then this isn't the wheel for you. But no, so far so good. Everything seems to work. There's no, like the one thing I found is I don't think this has got all the buttons that you would find on a normal proper PlayStation control pad stroke wheel, like R2 and L2. I don't know where that is, because you would assume it would be mapped to the shifters, but it's not. They just come up in games as shifters. So yeah, I've got to do a bit more research into that. But no, other than that, Really happy with it so far. So let's press that. I'll just do a quick spin around on the camera. So yeah, so I think that's about it for the video. So far, really happy with it. Like I said, just going to spend time with it now, making sure everything's okay with the wheel. You know, it all operates as it should. Nothing comes loose. That's the other thing, because it's all plastic. I'm expecting there to be a few creaks. Hopefully that just beds in if it does appear. So I did get that on this wheel. That there was a few creaky bits around the side, but after using it for a while, those creaks would just disappear. I guess it was just bedded in. It was getting you. The plastics were bending. I don't know, but that's bedded in fine. So we'll just see if that does it with this wheel. Yeah, but other than that, everything seems good. The buttons are all nice and clicky. It seems like well made. All the switches work really well. And yeah, just got to stop playing it and enjoying this wheel. Okay, so yeah, I mean, so right, talk about pricing quickly. So I got it shipped from FANATEC. It came in to £170. So if you do the conversion, I then had to pay 50 quid import charges. So if you look at it you can look at it's a £200 wheel, technically, with a £20 delivery charge. So all in it came to 220 quid, which for what it is, for everything that you get on it, I think that's a really good price. So yeah, and it didn't take too long actually. So I ordered it on the 28th. It got shipped, I think, on the 5th or the 3rd, one of those two. And then yeah, I got it yesterday. So yeah, all in all, very happy. So my wife said to me, "Is that it now?" There is one other thing I will get. So I'll probably get it for my birthday. So I've got the base side QR2. I just need the wheel side QR2. That comes out in February. My birthday's in March. So I'll get the newer quick release, and then that will be it, I think, for this whole rig. And yeah, super happy with it all. So yeah, okay, that'll do it for this video, guys. Yeah, highly recommend this wheel if you haven't got it, or if you think about getting it. But no, it's worth its weight in gold if it was. But no, it's really good fun to use and really immersive, and you just enjoy racing. Okay, all right, guys. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Hey guys, bye.